Hi, folks. How you doing? A little bit of a knee-jerk reaction to something that just made me laugh like crazy when I was sitting in a restaurant having a cold drink, and there was a newspaper there because I don't buy the local paper. Um, is that Fred Eisenberger's place is been invaded by the LGBT group or whatever they want to call themselves. Well, to me, that's hilarious because he created them in several ways. He gave them their diversity rainbow thing there. And then when that was being damaged, a friend of mine just pointed out that there's cameras on it. So this is all taxpayers' dollars, as far as I know. Um, and he's pandered to this group to the extreme, and then now they've come back to bite him in the ass because their demands will be never ending. That's the way it works. Look in the U.S. Look at these types of groups, and I'm not saying anything's bad about them, of course, but take a look at these special interest groups, and you know they always want more, 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 more. And take a look if you got a chance. It's not a very long passage to read in the Ontario Human Rights Code, and they have so much protection under the law. It's unbelievable. I mean, they have more protection than you do and I do for any kind of sort of situation in the workplace or personal situation. They are protected very, very nicely. The only thing I can say is have a good sleep, Fred, because I had nothing to do with it. But I'll bet I couldn't tell you who did. Could be the Tower, and it could be Antifa, because they go right along with that group. They go hand in hand with your LG, whatever it is, T group. So you've got a problem on your hands, my friend, and maybe you'll learn the lesson not to pander to special interest groups above everybody else. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the proportions or whatever of people that are just living their lives. And then there's this group that wants special rights, special privileges, but they actually want your rights. They want to call you a dirty old white guy or whatever, right? And I don't take that, and I don't like that. I don't deal with those people, so I'm not talking to them. I'm just saying I don't accept that label. Heterosexuals are working people mostly, trying to raise their families, go anywhere. And you'll see that, the major majority of us are nice people and all that, want everybody to have their rights, and they do. All these religious groups have their rights, and the gays have their rights. That's still not good enough. So anyways, to your voters, the Hamilton voters who voted for Eisenberger, you're not too smart. Because Eisenberger, when he was mayor before, was a lousy mayor. If you're a lousy mayor then, you're a lousy mayor now. How much logic does it take? The city's almost broke. And take a look at it. It's just a bedroom community for Toronto, pushing out a bunch of Hamiltonians. And that's where I'm coming from. So I hope that you're having a great weekend. But I'm afraid that this is not going to be the end of it. Once you start pandering to these groups, they just never go away. That's why a person like Bernier is the proper one for prime minister, because basically what he's saying is he's asked by special interest groups, will you give us this, will you give us that, will you back us up? And his answer is no, because he wants to just get the job done as prime minister. He doesn't want to pander to a bunch of different people like the Liberals have in Ottawa. And to me, the whole thing is a mess. I mean, this is just an expansion or a small version of what's going on in this country. It's just falling apart at the seams, with all these people screaming for extra rights. And anyways, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you.